Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. Yeah.
HerbnRodg,
we're back
live. We are back, even though we never went anywhere. Thank everybody who's already hopping into the chat. We'll acknowledge everybody just a second. First, though, star of the show, Raj. How are you doing tonight?
Herb, I'm doing fantastically splendid on this beautiful Wednesday evening. With that being said, Herb, how are you doing? Thank you for asking me, though. I appreciate it.
The Crimson Tide is coming off a pulchritudinous victory. Very, very pleasing to the eye.
Yes.
Some might say breathtaking.
Yes.
I'm feeling good. Just got home 30 minutes before the show, so I'm still a little amped up. But man, it's a good night, Raj. It is a good night.
Yes.
Tonight, for everybody, we're going to cover the AP poll like we always do, including a rogue voter out there that might get some talking to.
Mm-hmm.
Preview Alabama versus Wisconsin. And then we'll kind of look at the rest of the games. Raj will also give you his top five somewhere in the middle of that. And Mike making a special appearance, of course, on the show. And then preview the rest of what's coming on next week. So, and of course, we offered to send a gift, but I don't think we got that address yet because we're scared. But happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Cat.
And Mr. Cat and Little Cat.
Yes.
Is William Kitten or is he just Little Cat?
What do we call Mr. Cat?
She goes say Mr. Cat. I like that better because Cat's a legend. So, but Cat, very much congratulations to y'all. The HerbnRodg Show would love to send you something for sure. So if you send us address, we'll make sure you get some merch.
Yep.
All right, Raj, let's go say hello to everybody. This was sent earlier, but talking Bama, roll tide roll. Yep. The first show this past week under the new regime.
Yes.
Please check them out. Sundays, they've moved to 6 o'clock. No longer under the Bama standard, but still staying great stuff. I missed last week. I was pressing the buttons, but was a little under the weather. I'll be back on there with JT, Damo, and hopefully JB. JB's been traveling a lot. So we'll see him. J Bait, God bless America, roll tide.
Hey, Bait, God bless America, roll tide. Thank you for joining us.
Carol, I saw you say hello to me back in there, but like when I say I was working, I got home 30 minutes ago for real. So I'll have to go get the catch up on the show. And I saw Randy pop in here, so we'll say hello to him in a minute. Cat Pool, we did acknowledge her once, but so good you have to acknowledge her twice. Half of the Alpha Pools. I saw the other Alpha Pool get in here. Yes, please hit the like and subscribe. We got over the 500 mark, but now Raj just said skip all the other numbers. He's trying to get to 1,000. So
definitely. And then once we get there, 600 is next. We'll get 1K. Then once we get 1K, we're gonna keep going till we just get tired of this, which is probably never.
So we've reached every house in America, like where we can knock on people's doors and say, "Are you watching our show?" So.
Yeah.
For the inaugural podcast was yesterday, so go check them out.
Shout out to the Lady Alpha. I did not watch it live. I get off at 5, so I'm driving home at 5. But I did rewatch it and I commented. So they did. Her and Autumn did a great job. Shout out to Lady Alpha and Autumn. Awesome job.
Randy
in the building.
I popped in and said what's up to Randy. Randy, I said hello on your show while I was up on the ladder hanging a camera.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it was a very, very brief appearance for me tonight. But I'll catch you on the replay. But
same here.
Jumping when I hopped in. So Zach, you're usually first. Were you slipping today? Are you okay? Like talk to me.
Herb, did you have a TV dinner today, Herb? Or
no, but my dinner is still sitting over here right behind me. So I remember watching a show where a guy was eating on camera, and I thought about how bad that looked. So I set mine to the side. But my lunch is over there still. So Bolo, yo. Okay. I hope that means we're gonna send you some merch. Maybe we'll just send you Raj. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh my gosh.
So. What's up, Big Mike? Roll Tide. Mike and I will be at the Wisconsin game this week, courtesy of Jay Bake. Jay Bake, thank you very much for helping us out with that. We greatly appreciate you. And I think everyone else is kind of, back and forth. What up, Nate?
Nate, thank you for joining us.
Yo, man, what's up? Mr. Pool. All right, Mr. Pool. We're going to call him that from now on. So really stayed on the Herb action figures. I'm still trying to get the Herb bobblehead doll first. Then you get the action figures with the Kung Fu grips.
Thank you for joining us.
What's up? What's up, Justin? Good to see you, man, tonight. Yeah. Justin texted me to check on me, and then he probably needed to send out an APB just like the Alpha Pools, because that was like when I tell y'all I got started at work 10 today, I got home 30 minutes ago, folks. So I apologize for anybody that I missed. Yep, that was me running the show this past weekend. And that's right. I can't wait to be started by comment. Oh, is that for ages? Is that what that was? I missed it. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. That's why I at least stopped in. Go ahead, Raj. What?
I think he meant when we were talking about subs and stuff. I'm assuming maybe instead of
yes.
That's what I think. That's what he meant.
That's why Raj is a smart one. Why Raj is a smart one. So there's a question for you, Raj. How's Darnell?
Darnell, listen. Darnell's still here. He's still one of my neighbors. He's not going anywhere anytime soon. You guys will see more of him in the future. I only choose to see Darnell on certain days, mainly the weekends, but might have to see Darnell's been getting a lot of requests. We might see him during the week sometime. So that damn Darnell.
No. Brian, we've been missing you, man.
Shout out to Brian.
We're still in the text thread with him. I think Brian won every single fantasy football league he was in week 1.
I lost both of my. I'm in 2 leagues. I lost both of my matches. One of them was to Herb, but I kind of saw that one coming. The other one, I was way ahead until Monday night. Everything Monday night just kind of crashed. I mean, I'm like, come on.
What happened on Monday? Who'd they have?
I had Swift. I had Swift and DeAndre Swift as far as my running back, and somebody else I forgot. And then Jamar Chase did not do well in week 1. That did not help me at all. So.
Yeah. If you have Bengals, you just shouldn't play them week 1 and 2. I think they don't really get.
Yeah, but now I'm hoping that he bounces back week 2, and I don't even know who the Bengals play. I haven't even looked at my.
He took an L, but this week he bounces back. Bounce back.
I haven't looked at any of my pick'ems. I haven't looked at any fantasy things. I will have to do that tonight to get everything set for tomorrow. So.
Okay.
Yep.
What up, Beasley? So
shout out to Nick Beasley.
No, because I've been to a home game with Big Mike last year. We went to South Carolina, which means Wisconsin might be a heart attack, but we won.
Yeah.
So I can't take the road losses and the home losses. Somebody else gonna have to take this one if we lose.
Yeah.
So you're running Watted champion. That's right.
Watted.
And see, Cat's on. It's only away games, and only when Raj is there. So we haven't actually seen Darnell. I mean, he doesn't have his own camera and his own TikTok. I think that's Darnell's fault.
Hey, that's on Darnell. That ain't on me. I mean, hey.
Randy, how much would you pay for a Herb bobblehead doll, though? That's what I got to get working out. So, and on cue, Raj, are you going to take that?
I'm not going to take that. I will not. I wouldn't even let Darnell start his own YouTube channel. If he did, send me a link. Darnell has to be addressed. 6-0 in my fantasy. Good Lord. How many? Good Lord.
What?
That's a lot to keep up with.
Man, I have like 3 that I can't keep up with. And one of them, the 4th one that I don't keep up with, was a 32-team league that auto-drafted, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I have no idea. So, all right. Bengals play Jags. I knew that one.
Okay. Yeah, I
wouldn't be surprised.
I'm going to set everything probably tonight and tomorrow and be ready for tomorrow. So.
Sorry to hear that, Justin. I started to text Justin after the Ravens lost, but then I know how people always text us after Bama loses, so I didn't text him. I was like, I don't want to be that guy because everyone does us that same way. So Randy said his was $250. Ooh,
good gracious!
I won't be getting a Herb.
Yeah.
And OU's looking scary, Carol.
They are. I even made a comment. I said John Mateer looks like the real deal. So
Nope, with no joke in there.
No, that was it.
Yeah, he's the quarterback they needed sooner rather than later. See, like if you're gonna do it
OU has a good. OU has a chance to have a really, really
Congrats,
good season
Nick.
as long as they don't transmogrify into the OU offense from the past 2 years. Got it in there.
One day people are gonna figure out what's going on. You know what's funny when we plan our show, and I was like, all right, Raj, we're just gonna like muck around and waste time for like the first 10 minutes.
That's basically what we just did.
That's actually show notes right there. So and shout out to everybody. Tuesday nights, I didn't realize, we didn't do our show, of course, last night because we moved. And I looked to see who was out there and whose shows I could follow, but I was exhausted. I was like, I'm not gonna get through it. Mike and Rania had a show. Nick Beasley had his show. The Final Whistle had their show. And Kicking Out at 2. I think they still did theirs. They were late. So I think I dropped a Roll Tide in there and went. So I have a lot of stuff to watch this weekend to catch up. And then I missed Randy's tonight. So I'm way behind on my podcast. So Raj, is that the word? No, right, that's just part of Raj's regular.
I say that word all the time.
And on cue, Van Edwards, what's up, man?
Van Edwards.
Yeah, from the Final Whistle. Like I said, I chopped in on them last night. So saw them. I was exhausted. I didn't watch all of anybody's show, so I got a lot to watch this weekend when I'm home. So she said you're on the Funko Pops are cheaper.
Yeah,
all right. I gotta make my own Funko Pop then.
Yeah,
Herb Ragsdale Funko Pop. Brian, they do look good, man. They do look good. I think you're good to be optimistic. So Raj, what's up, brother? Where are we starting? Time to take a look at the AP poll from
Let's do it.
So, by the way, we appreciate you guys. Seriously, the chat definitely helps us get through. Nick said I almost said it. Nick, I was exhausted yesterday. Yesterday was not a good day. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, here's how I was looking. I want to help Nick out, but it's going to be the worst show I've ever done. And I really hate to go on there. So, yep. Oh, no, man. You guys are good. Of course. We said hello to you. We appreciate y'all. And like I said, a lot of decisions, a lot of you guys were part of the decision that went in to move off of that night just because there were so many people on that night that we like and we wanted to support. JB didn't even end up doing his show. He's another person on that night. There's a lot of people on that night that we like. You guys are definitely one of them, man. We appreciate y'all. And, keep doing what you're doing over there, man, for sure. So he said, "This is the Van Edwards show." I mean, Van's a star, so I would not be surprised. All right, man. You want to take a look at the AP poll and get this thing?
Let's take a look at the app poll. I just had to say app poll. Get it? Just pull it up.
Yes, I like this one. Chat. The chat helps. We've built in the chat into our first 10 minutes now, so it definitely helps. And sometimes it gets a little crazy, but we appreciate that too, man. This show was built on our chats, so if it weren't for you guys, this show would be terrible. So all right, Raj. First looks first, because I told myself I'm not even really gonna look at the AP poll, I guess, until we put it up in here. First thoughts. We'll start with Alabama, and then we'll move on. Alabama at 19.
I'm happy we moved up to 19, but it's not going to change my complete mentality for the team this year. We still have a lot of work to move on to. We have a lot of ground to cover. We have some really, really, really tough games ahead. It starts obviously this Saturday when we play Wisconsin and Tuscaloosa. But after that brutal SEC schedule starts 2 weeks later at Georgia. Got a lot of work to do. Glad to see us move up. We proved ourselves. I'm not going to say we proved ourselves last week. We did show that there was still some life left in the team. I'll give them that. We showed that there was some intensity left in the team. Now we just have to see it more on a consistent basis. So I'm happy with Alabama at 19. That we can definitely move on up with some major wins throughout the season.
Yeah, no, I agree. Oh, speaking of which, guys, if you didn't see our recap was Saturday night. Thanks to everybody who joined in with our live stream of the third quarter and our recap of the day. We also did a video Tuesday morning with our game balls for the game. So that's where you can check out our recap last week. So, no, I think 19 is fine. Again, had you not been ranked to start the year, you wouldn't be in this poll yet. So I like the idea of still trying to work into this poll and get some quality victories. Beating Wisconsin at home would help, but you really kind of don't know the makeup of your team until a couple weeks. That opening loss basically means there is no looking ahead. We can't talk about Georgia until you talk about Wisconsin. So I think that helps focus the team.
No, that's a good. I don't mean to interrupt you, but that's a good point. With the opening loss, just you have to take it 1 week at a time. Even with the Louisiana Monroe, let's go into that game with a good head on our shoulders and win that one. Wisconsin, we're like a 20.5 favorite. If we cover, cool. If we don't cover, whatever. Let's just win and move on, and then rest up and get our bye week.
Brian said you could. What did you call it? He was talking about the OU offense, though. It wasn't.
Oh, transmogrify.
Yeah.
Just
talking about your offense. Yep. So,
all right.
What do you think about this one, Raj?
I'm fine with Georgia there for right now. I don't think, and this is something we'll probably get into when it comes to my top 5. Georgia did make my top 5, Carol, so I'll let you know that. LSU is still sitting pretty high because they did. Georgia's in my top 5. LSU still sitting high because that win over Clemson. If you want to bring that up, some people will look at Georgia versus Austin Peay and say that game that wasn't really too much of it was a 22-point victory, but maybe Georgia didn't look that great in all aspects of that game. I don't know. I didn't watch the game. That's what just some other people might be saying. So if you're Georgia, you're fine at 6. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. That was rude.
No, if you're Georgia, you're at 6. I think that's perfectly fine. Obviously, Georgia has a big game this Saturday. With Tennessee, and then 2 weeks later with Bama. So Georgia's fine at 6. They're good.
Yeah, I guarantee you, Kirby Smart, kind of like in the Nick Saban way, loved the fact that it was a struggle win with Austin Peay because he lit a fire on. Not that he never needs that, and I know Randy will probably correct me here in a minute, but having a game like that before Tennessee and kind of sleepwalking through it, you know that he's lighting somebody. Probably killed somebody. But before the Tennessee game, I can see it. If I was a kid and I'm 18, 19, and I'm playing Austin Peay and Tennessee's coming up next, that's just not a game I'm like, look, we can probably play the third stringers and be fine. So I didn't put too much stock in that. I don't put too much stock in Georgia 6 because they're about to play Tennessee. So I think
exactly
quickly. So I don't So I don't like our logo that close to all. I agree, Mike. Yeah. This is a travesty just for that reason. So, Kat, which ones do you like or not like? So yeah, but I don't. I guess LSU had a better week 1 game too, so they've at least played.
That's why I said that
they team. Yeah. So.
Georgia hasn't played that level of competition yet. LSU has, so that's probably why the LSU is a little higher so far. But that could change this weekend. LSU plays Florida. Georgia plays Tennessee. We'll probably give our predictions for those at a later time.
Yep. I think Mike has kind of changed up the way we do our college picks. So we've got 5 games that we'll be releasing on TikTok and maybe YouTube videos to make our picks for. We'll talk about them today, but you'll have to go find our picks for those 2 games. So Illinois at number 9. I'll be honest, I didn't even look at them because it's like I would of course take Florida State to beat them. I'd probably take the whole next row, probably the row under it to beat them, and probably the row under it to beat them. So that's how high.
I wouldn't take Indiana to beat Illinois. I don't think Indiana's going to beat Illinois.
Oh, that might be the only one. Yeah. So you went to another crappy.
I had to wait till you get to the bottom row. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it, Brian. And it honestly,
it is
the week 1 is to sell tickets, so you can say, oh, it's number 1 versus number 10, because otherwise you're just guessing at what they have in practice and thinking they're going to be good. So, well, technically they didn't jump to number 10 from there. They jumped like 14 or 15, I guess, and then moved up. But nobody knows. Nobody knows, especially, I mean, the year that Alabama played Florida State, it was 1 versus 3, and then they crapped out the rest of the year. Everybody's like, oh, that wasn't a great game. I was like, but it was a great game when we played it.
It was a great game when you scheduled it, yeah, but.
So, he said the Goldberg matches, I don't think that's their fault, though. I mean, they're jumping into Tennessee at number 3 in what the line says is supposed to be a tightly matched game. So, but Raj, you already alluded to this, so we might as well go ahead and bring this up now. If I could find your, oh my goodness, Raj, what did you do to the banners?
I did not do anything.
Raj, you mentioned it. Let's hear your top 5.
Can you pull up the AP again? Can we use that graphic if you don't mind?
Yes, sir. There we go.
I still have. Okay,
there's a lot going on the screen, Raj. pressing a lot of buttons.
Okay. I still have Ohio State, Penn State, Georgia.
No. You
What?
cannot put Penn State in your top 5.
Hold on. Time out. Whose top 5 is this? Whose top 5 is this? Okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you. I got Ohio State. I got Penn State. LSU. I got Miami and Georgia. I haven't really watched too much of Oregon and honestly Penn State either, but I just don't think they've done enough to kind of get out of there. But I just know Georgia. I know about the program. I'm familiar with them. We know what they can do. Miami looked impressive with that win over Notre Dame. I know a lot of people may not have liked Carson Beck and his off the field antics or whatever you want to call it, but I don't think he was ever a bad quarterback. He did exactly what he was supposed to do week 1. Good for him. Ohio State, obviously, they beat Texas. I'll give them that. And LSU with the win over Clemson, I think they kind of earned the right to be in the top 5. Again, I'm just not sure about Oregon yet. I've just looked at them over their stats and stuff to see what they're doing there. But I like to see teams actually play. Yeah. I need to watch some more game on them to give them that spot. So, yeah, Georgia's going to – Huh?
Go ahead.
No, Georgia's going to be number 5. Georgia's going to round out the top 5. And then I'll leave the rest as is. So, just pull Oregon out of there.
You want to be better than the AP voter who's just like doing whatever.
Wow. Yeah, and I guess we're going to get into that, but that's just a weird comment to make when your position holds a lot of merit. You don't just say, "Well, I'm just doing this for whatever." You don't say things like that. You don't make it sound like it's just this hobby that's off to the side that you just really don't like doing. That's how she made it sound.
Right.
Even if, regardless of how you position your teams, you should be able to back that up with some good justification. But she just really,
if you're gonna make votes, you need to back that thing up. If you're gonna make crazy votes, you need to back that thing up. In the AP vote, back that thing up.
Yeah. And she just didn't choose to. I feel like she made the comment because she had received so much criticism already and she was just tired of talking about it. But hey, you did this to yourself. So come on.
Yeah. She probably had her kids fill it out and then she was like, "Oh crap, you guys got me in trouble."
Yeah.
So Carol said thank you.
Yeah.
And probably the best one that we just totally overlooked. Yeah. 0-1 and number 8 in the
Yeah, that's weird.
They're like, we don't care. And if they lose to Texas A&M and start
I was gonna say they play at A&M?
Let me see, Mike. Are we
at A&M?
Nope,
right?
at Notre Dame.
Oh, at Notre Dame. Okay. Now, if they lose that one, then they're out of the playoffs. I don't care if they win the rest. You're out. Notre Dame cannot accept 2 losses. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
No. We appreciate it, man. We were trying to have fun.
We were, man. Yeah, and I
even
been
banned from the road though, so I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, we're gonna when we get together, it's a hoot, man. It's a hoot. Now I know I'm old. But we're gonna try to.
Hey, it's a hoot nanny. Is that what it is? Oh,
Van Edwards. We're gonna try to keep on popping them out, man. And I even made one last night talking about how people deal with opposing fans, like on their TikTok, on social media, just to see what people would say. And I got some good interaction with that. But we're gonna keep pumping them out. We'll see. I'll see Herb at the end of the month. We'll put together some more stuff, and we'll keep pumping out the content, man. We appreciate the support.
Okay. Darnell mess with your computer, Raj. Is that true?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, you could. She clearly didn't watch. I mean, some of them you don't even have to watch games. You could just glance at scores and figure out some of the stuff, especially with South Florida. I think nobody ever knows what to do with South Florida. So,
yeah.
I agree, Kat. And it's harder, obviously when you're a woman, because we're going to look at it more critically. And the fact that she did that and then had that terrible explanation, it just does no justice. So exactly. If you don't, just don't even throw in the vote, but it doesn't matter. So Yep. Kara, I think we passed on that message to Brian. So
we did. Saturday night. Yeah.
Next game, I'll have to sit between them to keep the universe happy. Yes. We're going to make that work, Mike. We're going to make that work. So really awesome. And they travel well. Okay, good. We said like at Florida State, they were mostly good except for one group. Oklahoma fans, obviously, Brian, since you were leading that group, they were great. So it's good to hear about good fan bases.
Yeah, only time I've been around Michigan fans was when we started off our 2012 season and the game was here at AT&T Stadium. And they were friendly. We beat the mess out of them, but they were friendly about it. So
they beat the mess out of them.
We beat it. It was like 42-12 or something like that. But we whooped on them, and they were pretty nice about it. They were cool. So I can attest to that.
I don't even know where the current banner is. Oh, here. You know what? We're gonna do this while on air.
We're gonna do it right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nick said your banner sucks. So
thanks a lot, Nick Beasley. Let's see.
You want to talk about great.
Thank you, Brian. Nobody beats the Alabama fans.
Well, can't wait till Brian gets here in town, man. So we're gonna have to go greet him for that one. All right, Raj, time to talk about except for the two that came. Wow.
Yeah, wow. Come on, Brian. Come
on.
Yep.
Worse looking or just worse fans or just like they smelled bad? Like, what are we talking about here?
Oh my gosh.
So Wisconsin is a harder team to get a hold of than us. You know, they're 2-0, but as far as play, you know, Miami of Ohio 17-0, Middle Tennessee 42-10. I really don't I don't know what to make of those. The 17-0 is the first game of the year, so you're like, yeah, you know, maybe nobody really knows.
Right.
Didn't their quarterback get hurt in that one?
Yeah.
42-10. I mean, they were actually down 3-0 after the first quarters. I mean, you end up with 283 yards passing from your quarterback, 3 TDs, an interception. It just like, do you even take anything away from this with Wisconsin?
Not really. And I'm glad you brought that up because when I saw the 17-0 score, I think that when they beat Miami, I was thinking, okay, this team's just not a really, really good offensive team. But to your point, it's the first game of the season. You're trying to work some kinks out. QB got hurt, things like that. So I'm not really going to look into that much. I know Wisconsin's.
I didn't know their center. Yeah, I didn't know their center, but I did without their starting quarterback and possibly their center. I didn't know about the center, but Roger and I were trying to watch the quarterback. I thought there was a chance he was going to be back for this game. So thank you. So.
Well, historically they've been a physical team, and you know we know that Wisconsin's going to run the ball, so we know they're going to try to do that. That is still something that Alabama has to work on. That is one of our weaknesses, whether we want to admit it or not. So I'm looking at them to do that. But based on even how we played them last year and the fact that this game's at home, I'm not too nervous about this game. I was more nervous week 1 because I hadn't seen our team in so long, and I hadn't seen Ty, and I had seen a lot of things. But after seeing what we did last week, if we can play even remotely close to what we did last week, I think we should be fine Saturday.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Good night, Nick. Because I'm a true fan, I just text Nick and told him good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. So,
oh my gosh.
Yes.
Okay.
Brian, my thought on this is
they've had some good running backs.
Was at its best when they were physical. They had running backs, and when they were on the other side in like Michigan, Ohio State, and what they have like the Legends and the East and West or whatever. So Wisconsin at least had a chance to get to the Big Ten championship game. That's when they were at their best. When they combined the whole Big Ten, they just got lost in the shuffle. And now they're even trying to change their philosophy, I think, into more of like an air raid versus the physical.
Yeah, but you don't want to start doing that now. So
no. So I don't know. That's what they thought they were going to try to do, but I don't. It's like Raj said, I've always just thought of them as I'm just going to try and pound straight ahead and play defense, and it's just not the kind of stuff that worries me right now. So I feel like keeping your first game as a wake-up call. Last week, you don't really know. This is at least, one of the Big Four conference teams, but it's still just Wisconsin. So we will be releasing a video later this week, what we want to see from this game. But it's just unfortunate, Raj, that Wisconsin's hard to get a read on what you're getting. It's kind of more like, what do you want your team to do? Right.
And I wish I could go back and say I'm going to watch some old Wisconsin games or the past 2 games that they played this year, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to lie about that. Again, so this is one where I'm just going to go off the stats and I'm going to see what they're doing good. I like that. Seems like they like to run the ball. I think
what kind of torture is if I made you watch the 2 Wisconsin games? Like, what kind of torture level?
Oh God, please don't do that. Please don't do that.
No. Can we be taken seriously without doing it?
I don't know. I just know it's something I'm not going to do. I know it's something you wouldn't do either. I'm like, man, I'm busy. I got to go dump the trash for a couple hours.
I mean, I would rather do that.
Yeah.
So let's see. What else?
Yeah.
Except for the 2. Yeah. Brian said he loves us, though. So
yeah.
This is more important thing to spend their energy on than hating a college football team. What? Since when? There was a lot of Ohio State fans hating on their team, or Ryan Day at least last year. So.
Yeah.
Georgia chat fans. Oh, well, Texas fans are the worst, period. Like, I will always root against them. I don't care that they're in the SEC. So,
yeah.
All together just because they hate one school. Yeah.
You know what I haven't heard from Texas this year is we're back. I haven't heard that one yet. So,
yeah, because Ohio State kind of humbled them in that first game. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year I know they were trying to change philosophy. So, if they're trying to go back again, it just feels like you're just putting yourself further and further behind.
Right.
But, I don't know, Brian. I worry about everybody just because, especially when I go to a game, they give heart attacks. So we'll never know. Corey, I don't know if that hurts, but trying to get back to that Barry out. Yeah, I just think it'll take a few years. Like, you can't have that hiccup where you try to change and then come back. But that's good information. So, Sadie, so we don't get to hear about Auburn this week.
Sadie. Wait, did I pronounce it? Is it Sadie or Sadai?
It's Sade.
Sade.
He's the original Sade. Yep.
Sade, right.
Oh, here's a good time, Ron.
Hi, Sadie.
We're in the break in the action. If everybody wants to know something about Wisconsin,
let's do it. I know what's coming.
Do we get the drum roll?
How long do I have to do this?
I was going to just see how long I can make you do it.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
Come on. Fun fact. Meet Bucky the Badger, mascot for the Wisconsin. Meet Bucky the Badger, the mascot for the University of Wisconsin. This year, on October 2nd, Bucky will celebrate his 85th birthday. Bucky's birthday is celebrated on October 2nd to celebrate the day his name and likeness was trademarked at the Library of Congress. Before Bucky, and even sometime into the 1940s after Bucky was there, Wisconsin actually had a live badger mascot, which, as you can imagine, didn't go very well when the trainers would lose control of him and he got into the crowd and some mishaps happened. So if you're at the game and you see Bucky this weekend, wish him a big early birthday from all his friends here in Alabama. And let's make sure we also send him home with a traditional birthday butt whooping. Roll Tide, everybody.
Oh my God.
Mike said he sent me the wrong one. Mike, I didn't have a chance to read it or to listen to it before, so I apologize.
Yeah, I was ordering, but hey, Mike, we appreciate it. Yeah. All right.
We haven't had one though. We missed 2 weeks of it, so I feel like Mike owes us some back ones, but that was our fault. So, Van, have a good night, man. Oh, he said I'll be right back. Man, don't have a good night.
Have a great take care of Daddy.
He said I'll be right back. Husky drop. Sade, I can't get too excited yet. We still got to play the game. So it's Brian, whose side are you on? Whose side are you on?
Hands Badger. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Come on, Brian.
Yes. See, why does Cat blame me for everything? I feel like
I blame you for everything.
Well, that's fair. What's up, Enrique? Another one of our favorite Georgia Bulldogs, man. Good to see you tonight. I hope so, man. You see where the line is right now. Do you feel like the line is fair, Raj, with Alabama about 21 right now?
I thought it would be a little lower. I'm thinking we win by at least 2 touchdowns, but I could see us winning by at least 3. So I'm fine with it. I just don't want the line to kind of psych up too many Alabama fans' heads and say we got to absolutely annihilate them. At this point in the season, again, it's only the 3rd game. I just want to win to move on, rest up, and then go to Athens. So to answer your question, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I like the bye week. All right, so let's break it down. What do you need to see from Ty this game?
Pretty much the same exact thing that I saw from him last weekend. Number 1 is absolutely no turnovers, no picks, no fumbles. Continue to go through your progressions, decision making. I wouldn't mind seeing him use his legs even more if he needs to. I want him to be comfortable with running when necessary, but also keeping a pass first mentality. Other than that, I mean, if we can duplicate the Tyrone Cornelius Simpson from week 2, wow, we're going to have a phenomenal game against Wisconsin. So,
yeah. Are you glad Ryan Williams is coming back for this one?
I am. I think he's due for a breakout game. Looked a little rough in the Florida State game. Obviously, had the concussion, missed ULM. So I'm excited to see him back. Excited to see him get integrated into the offense some more, and see if we can get some more touches. I still feel like Jeremy Bernard is wide receiver 1, and he might just be like that throughout the rest of the season. He's Mr. Reliable. He was Mr. Reliable last year. Shout out to the Germinator. If you're listening, hey, we love you, bro. We love Ryan. We love the whole team. So yeah, I am excited.
The team is averaging 73 points a game when Ryan Williams misses a game, though. I'm just spitting facts.
I saw something. Ryan. No, it's funny, but I saw something on Twitter today. I think somebody asked that, like, is the Alabama offense better without Ryan Williams? I was like, it's hard to judge that when we play ULM. It's really hard to judge that and say that. So come on. Yeah. I think it's just I don't think we're any better. We just happened to play ULM that time and just ran up the scoreboard. So come on.
Yeah. I am happy to see Brooks. Lassier Brooks get some play time and catch some tough passes too. There,
yes. Nice. Shout out to Lassier Brooks.
Oh, were you surprised at the Bubba Hampton news today with him leaving the team?
Yes, because I honestly didn't even remember thinking about him too much. I know that prior to the season, I think we mentioned his name a few times, but then over the past 2 games, with as deep as a wide receiver core we have, his name just did not pop up in my head. So I was surprised to see that because I hadn't thought about it recently. But I still don't know what the reason is. I'm assuming maybe it came down to playing time or maybe it came down to something else. But whatever happens to Bubba Hampton, we wish him nothing but best in his future endeavors. Pretty sure we'll see him on TV one day. So,
yeah. It's always weird for me because I'm split on either way to go on this. Like, part of me is like, you should stick out the year. Or why didn't you leave in the spring? So it's weird. But the other part is, I mean, this is a wasted year for you either way. Wouldn't you rather like redshirt with the team and
exactly
out and then just see and then maybe transfer in the other transfer portal? Like leaving after 2 games just seems weird. But somebody's going to pick him up and give him a shot, and that's why kids continue to do it. But 2 games in is weird if you didn't want to leave in the spring. Like, couldn't have seen over the summer that you thought you were going to rise up the chart. Plus with the with the wide receiver group that you have coming in too, he wasn't going to rise up the depth chart. So I can see it.
I agree.
There was a couple good ones in here that I wanted to get to, Raj. I knew Randy was going to try to I had a bet with Raj, Randy, that you would try to throw cold water in here somewhere.
Oh, yeah. He knows it. Yeah. When Randy makes these comments, I'm telling you, he'll make these comments and he does this with the beard.
Yeah, HerbnRodg look like they're having too much fun. Well, let's see. I mean, they're Alabama fans. We always expect that. Don Parker doesn't watch us, so I can call him out by name. But there's an Alabama fan that no matter what happens, will always be super negative.
It is. There's always going to be some Alabama fans like that, regardless of how good or how bad we're playing. It's just part of the fan base, and I can only imagine it's part of Georgia's fan base. It's part of Ohio State's fan base. It's part of a lot of other teams' fan base. You just have some fans that, regardless of what happens, will never ever be happy. That's just how it is. You just have to deal with them.
Yep. What's up, Latoya? Roll Tide.
Latoya, thank you for joining us.
Having a good night. So, and Justin brought up a great one that I kept up for a minute. Yeah, Raj and I talked about it.
We had one. We do have one. Keon Sabb got a sack, but that's just one. When you look at
on that little rollout again, that didn't even look like they were really trying to pass when he got that sack. So but
to Justin's point, that is a huge concern. If we can't get to the QB, it's going to be an even longer season than it is right now. So we got to get some pressure on the QB and get some sacks. Do you think? Let me ask you this: do you think Tim Keenan not being available so far is one reason why we don't have any?
I would like to think that our whole pass rush doesn't revolve around one person. If you're saying one person it determines our whole sack count, then that's alarming. That's somebody needs to get fired, or he needs to get more, NIL than Ryan Williams. He now becomes the most important person on the entire team. So I'd like to say that. So we hadn't heard about him, and nobody had mentioned this before, so I didn't know that. But I still don't understand why, if this was going to get to this point, why didn't you just transfer in the spring?
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, speaking of NIL, have you heard from anyone lately? My phone's just not ringing. We're just doing this for fun, but
Are you asking that because of several large purchases in that new TV that I just bought? No, Raj. Nobody has paid us any NIL lately. Ignore the 85-inch.
Might be my last show, but okay.
You've been in the transfer portal before, so geez.
I have. I came out though. I couldn't stand it. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
We try.
Yeah.
And Randy, we know you are. But we also know you don't mind pricking us a little bit. You and Joe. Yeah. So we usually hear from you guys when Alabama loses and we post. I'm disappointed though, and maybe I need to go back and look. I didn't see any posts when Florida lost. I thought that would be something. So
yeah, that's speaking of that Florida loss. I mean, just to throw that in there right quick. I mean, I think when we previously predicted the record, we thought maybe at best 9-3. Now, when you're looking at this now, it's like, dude, I'm thinking lower on the 6 or 7 win range because they're getting ready to go into this really, 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 really tough stretch. So it's going to be a long season.
If you thought it was bad now, it's going to get even worse for Florida. So
yeah.
All right, Raj. Final predictions for how the Wisconsin game goes.
Score wise, I look for it to be maybe a slow start on their end. I think they will get a few running yards on us because I don't think our run defense is where it needs to be. It may not be there for a little while.
What's up,
Joe? I would say overall, my guess is 55-10. Would not be surprised if it's 55-17. I'm just thinking offensively, if we can maintain a good offense like we did last week, and then I'm also looking for Ryan Williams to have a nice game too. So, and I also feel like they want to do that because we want to see some more Latsier Brooks. Let's be honest, get him on the field as much as we can.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a Brooks joke, but I don't have one. Brooks Brothers? No, nothing. I got nothing. So.
That's nice.
55-10. I feel like because Mike and I are there, and the last game we went to was South Carolina, it's going to be something like 20-10, and we're all going to be upset. So
yeah, I will say something.
Jay said he's with you.
Yeah, I will say something, Herb, and I hate to. I'm going to go and throw this out there right now. Alabama plays at 11. Our neighbor's son turns 3. His party is this Saturday from 11:30 to 1.
I would miss it.
I am going. What?
The kid's 3. He won't remember. Rod, what were you doing when you were 3? Name anything. Oh, do we say? Enrique, appreciate you stopping by.
Enrique, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you, man. Have a good night.
Chad, am I wrong? I'm skipping a 3-year-old's birthday party. First off, I'm not 3. So,
listen,
it's not like what if he tells me I'm not going to hang out with you anymore?
If it was just Sydney, and we just had one child, I would skip. We got 2 kids, and I don't feel like I would. That's fair to my wife for her to have to watch both the kids during the party. So I'm going to have to go to the party, watch as much as I can on my phone. But there are going to be some things that I miss. I'm just being honest.
I keep it real. We have a show to do that night. What are you talking about?
I will listen. I'll watch as much as I can. I'll try to go back.
The kid doesn't even have a name. His
name is Cohen.
See, thank you. I would definitely be skipping. I would not be there. The kid's 3.
Dude,
no, it's
if
a
I
friend.
If I don't go, I'll never hear the end of this.
Hey,
they're a friend.
My wife was about to have, if me and Britt were having kids and she was about to give birth on a football Saturday, I'd be like, you better hold that baby till Sunday.
I started making sacrifices. I started making sacrifices last year. Last year, when we played South Carolina, we took the kids to a pumpkin patch. I had to go. I had to watch the game on my phone.
You did not have to go.
No. His name is Cohen, not Brian Cohen.
I will buy him 2 gifts if that keeps me out of it. Look, you know what I would do? You said because you have 2 kids. I would get one of the kids sick Saturday morning. Yes. Because I didn't know. I wasn't sure. I would get one of the kids sick Saturday morning and I'd stay home with that one. I promise you.
Really?
Yes. One of them would be coughing. Oh, he's smacking him on the back. He's can't take him. I promise you.
You want some?
Joe, I'm keeping it real.
Oh my God.
That's his mama's fault. I promise you.
Now, Brian, I do agree with Brian. I do agree with Brian. That is the parents' fault for scheduling that. But listen, man, as a father, I gotta go. Gotta support the family.
No, you don't. What are you trying to get Father of the Year? No.
Yes, every year. So
I'm gonna
do the best I can.
They like to party because they don't cause trouble, Mike. They don't bother nobody.
We're just some brothers who's on the pod, and when we rock up on the mic, my name is Raj. Okay, never mind.
Woo, love it. What did he say, Randy? Can't wait to. Well, I mean, it's nice to see Georgia trip up. I think we want to see Georgia trip up like the way you want to see Alabama trip up. But
that is true.
Not in favor of Tennessee fans. I don't want to get lumped into that group. So
yeah,
will you get the force to go there and just shoot out a little? I'm saying shoot out a little and stay home.
It won't even be chewed out a little. Sydney's not like that. She'll just say things to remind me that I wasn't there. It's not like she'll come out fuss. She's just like, all right, just I guess I'll be doing this by myself. And I'm like, God. So I'm with Randy. I think the more I get used to it, the easier it'll get down the line. It's still going to be difficult, but like I said, Herb, I'm gonna watch as much as I can. I'm gonna try to watch I'm gonna try to do as much as I can.
If you don't think I'm bringing this up on the Saturday night show several times,
that's fine. That's fine. I can live with that.
Hey, Raj, I'll be like, hey, Raj, you have any other 3-year-old friends that you want to tell us about? Raj, been hanging out with any 3-year-olds today? Going to some more pumpkin patches? I don't even know what 3-year-olds do. Like, do they ride bikes? Do they fly planes? I don't know what 3-year-olds do. I don't know. Kids.
I don't know.
Yeah, see, that would be me. Push that mom. Yes. Hold the baby till after all the games are over. So
I'm gonna do the best I can, man.
So we're battling that one out, Raj. If you're a husband, you've been chewed out. Sometimes you get chewed out when they just can't think of anything else to do. So
yeah.
Wait, why? Not my fault though, right? He says not my fault. Yeah. Games come first, Raj. Game comes first. So ask him a lot of questions about the game.
I think I've been chewed out before.
Thank you, Randy. You're always with me, man. I appreciate it. Yep.
I've been chewed out before, and I was just sitting on the couch, and I got chewed out, and then I didn't even know what to say because I didn't even know why I was getting chewed out. So I was like, okay. And then she just walked back to the room. I'm like, I'm not sure what happened, but all right, cool. Whatever. Anyway.
Hey. We should have made this into debate tonight, but
yes, we should have. Is it too late to do it?
Nothing. Thank you, LA. No, because I've already won this one. It's a runaway. Okay. All right, let's look at the games that Mike did have us for the pick. So, like we said, guys, we've changed up their college football picks. We are going to have these picks made by each of us on our TikTok, and then we'll put them on YouTube as well, Friday or Saturday. But first glances at them, because Randy and Carol are here and Enrique just bought Georgia, Tennessee is the biggest one to me.
Of course.
I already posted in their chat who I'm picking in this game. I'm not going to reveal my pick here, but I'm going to tell you I'm not picking Tennessee, and nothing in this world could ever make me pick Tennessee.
Yeah.
Again, like Kirby would have to retire and the team would have to leave with him before this game. And I still might take the second string Georgia over Tennessee. I don't care what you think you're getting from Tennessee. I don't think what their offense looks like in these games. Georgia just outmuscles them every single time they play.
Yep.
I will not believe that Tennessee will get over the hump against Georgia until I see it. So, no. I don't take last week as anything. That was an aberration. I still think Georgia's too much. So, Raj, what do you think about that game?
No, same here. I made the mistake of picking Tennessee a couple years ago.
And I never let you forget it.
And Herb never let me forget it. And I'm not going to make that mistake again until something drastic happens. I'm also going to take Georgia in this game. Their physicality is always something that's going to stand at the forefront. I think they're going to put a lot of pressure on Aguilar that he has not seen this year, and it's going to make him extremely uncomfortable. So I will take Georgia in this game.
I guess in your story as your first, you should always know what you did wrong. Sometimes breathing, though, is what you did wrong. Like,
okay.
My niece is pregnant due October 3rd. Carol, we'd be missing that one. So, hook you up. I would just outright be like this, though. This would be me. What? Who's on fire?
Yeah.
Not our kid, though, right? Okay, cool. That is me. I would pull a fire alarm. I'd call the cops. Oh, hey, there's drugs at this party.
Just
candy. Sorry. So, man, this is This is what it's like being a husband.
Yeah.
My wife told me one time she like knows when I'm right in arguments, but once it's gone too far, she can't tell me that I'm right. So
she can't let you know. Yeah.
No, I think that's a thing. All right. Texas A&M and Notre Dame, like I said, I'll make those picks later. But Notre Dame, this is panic mode. You know, I understand it's only game 2, but you lost 2 of your best games are first, and you lost one of them.
No, but when you go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. It's a good point.
When you're not in a conference, and keep in mind Notre Dame already receives enough criticism every single year. So if they lose one game, they can get in. But if you lose 2 games, first 2 games in the season, you're not getting in the playoff. I don't think the committee is going to let you in. That spot's going to go to somebody else. So definitely in panic mode. And again, we'll give our picks later on at another time. But yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Florida LSU. I think before the South Florida loss, this looked
I was about
like
to say the same thing.
But LSU has looked at least, decent to good.
Yeah.
And Florida, it's about to get rough. This 5-game stretch that you're about to come up with, starting with going to LSU, the wheels could be coming off. Napier is going to get fired in the middle of this 5-game stretch. So it would be tough for me to pick Florida in this game, Raj.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I think we're missing those. So, we are getting some picks. I'm sorry. Yeah. Notre Dame wins the game. Not a fan of A&M. Yeah, A&M was one of those before the season we couldn't really get a read on. People were talking about them, not talking about them, and it was just kind of somewhere in the middle. So that's what Kat said. Did you breathe too loudly? Sometimes I do. So what am I do? I agree, Carol. Like I said, that's the only one I'm gonna pick. I think Georgia wins that one. And where are your other picks? Low wins and covers by half. Yeah, I feel like Florida. Yeah. So Big Mike is taking Florida 2 years in a row, and he feels like he's got a pull. So that's going to be an interesting one. Go ahead, Rod. What are you going to say?
So if with Joe saying what he's saying and what same sentiment that other people have been sharing, who replaces Napier? Who's out there?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I think you probably let it get to like mid-season and maybe a bye week and try and take a poll, but you don't. You kind of want to see who's the next up-and-coming guy. I'm not good with coaching names, especially at lower ranks, but that's a tough job, and the league is getting tougher. So
yep.
You got to get somebody to come in, hit the ground running, a good recruiter down here. And is Lagway staying another year? Is he your guy? I mean, he's banged up every year, and it's only been 2 years. So I don't know.
Lagway hasn't really gone a long way.
The silence is it? Oh, Latoya's got a name. Big Mike said I was going to take Florida.
Alex Gosher, that's we've seen that name being floated around.
Floating around a lot too. Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that he is leaving South Florida after this.
Yeah, and that is your goal. That is your goal when you're at a smaller school. You want to move up to the bigger schools, and then we play South Florida next year. So if he was to get that job next year, hey, I'm cool with that.
I got a good one for you, Raj. You're going to hate it.
All right, go ahead.
No, that's after this. Let's get through the rest of these real quick. Vandy and South Carolina. This is interesting because Vandy did not look good in the last game. Same team, Virginia Tech that South Carolina ended up beating, but then they ended up blowing them out. You're watching this game for the quarterbacks. I feel like I would almost want to take whoever was home, which might be telling you my pick, but go ahead, Raj.
No, same here. That was my mentality.
We got another name, by the way.
I think it's going to be a nice game for Pavia and Sellers. I think Sellers may end up.
I am not posting that, Kat. I'm not posting that. Do we post that?
No, don't post that. We cannot post that.
Kat's been negatively influenced by our show.
But maybe that's Mr. Pool.
Southern. Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Pool posted that.
Pool.
Yeah, Brian, that see, Kat. We noticed it though. It did definitely made us laugh and then go, I don't know. Yeah, Brian, that's honestly how I feel. I think I would take whoever's at home.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna think about it before I release my picks. I think Rod is leading, so he's gonna release his picks first this week on Friday, and then I'm gonna do mine Saturday.
I'm what? No, click off that. I'm what?
I can't hear you. My phone's breaking up.
Then how do you know I'm talking? My phone's breaking up.
But he doesn't think they cover. I got a bad signal where I'm at. The reception's bad down here.
Bad signal.
All right. Arkansas, Ole Miss. I mean, come on.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. I don't think so yet. So we got some interesting games in the middle. So I thought he was because I hadn't seen a blurb yet on him not. But I do know he left late against Kentucky. I was actually watching that game, but he didn't seem as hobbled. I know right after he first hurt himself, sprained his ankle, he was still running around. So I feel like he's still going to play, but that in the line seems to indicate that he's going to play. Yeah. Brian with the brass cojones.
Okay.
I like it, sir. I like it. So, I can't poke. Well, I've already given him one S word already tonight. So, yeah, Ole Miss. I think they're just going to be an unpredictable team for the rest of this year. So, Carol's giving you just a little. So, they're picking Arkansas to cover Ole Miss to win. So, I can't remember if there was any other games that we wanted to look at for that.
I think those were the main ones.
Yep. We're going to do a viewer's guide this Saturday so we can watch. Like I said, Big Mike and I will be at the Wisconsin game. Thank you again to Jay Bake for setting that up. And then, I'll do the show by myself Saturday night since I'm the only one who cares enough to watch it. And Raj will join the show and tell you about how 3-year-olds party. So, I don't know.
There's nothing I can do about. Well, there is something I can do about this, but I'm not willing to do that. So I'm just going to take it on the chin and keep it moving.
Cat's been hanging around us too much.
Oh gosh.
Poor Cat. She used to be so wholesome.
Gosh.
She used to be so wholesome.
I can see Cat right now just typing in like.
Oh, there you go, Raj.
You know what, Brian? That's actually not a bad idea. I'll go through a TikTok or something. Like, yo, this is not fun. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, little Bobby just threw up, and one of the kids is over in the corner crying because he ate too much chocolate. I'm having the greatest time of my life. So, I would do anything for love, but he won't do that.
No, you're trying to make a song. No, just we don't.
That is a song. I'll do anything for love.
I know, but okay. You started off the wrong way. You started off saying something else, though. It's just kind of weird.
Okay. Everything we do here. All right, Raj. I think I only have one question for you. I could bring back an old question, but I only have one goofy little question for you tonight, and I'm gonna let you get out of here. Okay. And I gave this question to somebody else, but I had so much fun with it. You're getting it as well. Work, play, live, ditch. Crazy edition. Okay. All right. Tyreek Hill.
Oh, Lord.
George Pickens. Aaron Rodgers. Antonio Brown.
I may have to ditch Antonio Brown. I think that's just enough crazy for me, man. Seeing what he posts on Twitter sometimes, I'm like, dude, just chill out. Just leave me alone, AB. I can deal with the other crazies, but you're just, beyond me. All right. So I got George Pickens, Aaron Rodgers, and Tyreek.
Tyreek Hill.
Let's see. I'd probably live with, or my neighbor would probably be Aaron Rodgers. No, I'd work with Aaron Rodgers. I still, even regardless of how he is, and regardless of,
he's not going to show up for the first month of work.
That's fine. I can live with it. I work with Aaron Rodgers. I'm hoping that sometimes he'll bring back some of that old school mentality when he was with the Packers, and he got to show me some strings. I think I want Tyreek Hill to be no.
People show you the ropes; they don't show you the strings.
Tyreek Hill's got a lot of kids, so he'll be my neighbor. I don't know if I would want him babysitting my kids. He just got a lot going on, but we could just probably watch some Dolphins games together. Maybe watch some other football.
Hill?
Yeah, Tyreek Hill will be my neighbor. And then
what we've heard, if they get out of line, he's probably smacking them, right?
That's true. Don't do that. Sorry, Tyreek. And then I'll probably just hang out with George Pickens. I have no idea what that would consist of. I feel like it'll just be one of those nights to remember. Like, dude, don't know where I am, don't know how drunk I got, but George, you're the man.
Oh my goodness.
That's a hard one. You can't really go right with anybody anywhere there.
No, none of those was good. So let's finish out real quick and give everybody some love. Raj, we want to, if you get in the bounty house with the other 3-year-olds that you're going to be hanging out with, how many 3-year-olds does it take to make your age? Like 30? True story. When I was in 3rd or 4th grade, we were singing with the group. The teacher told me to stop singing and go sit on the side and just listen to everybody else.
Oh my gosh.
My parents go in and have a meeting with them and everybody. So it was ugly. Ditch Aaron Rodgers, yup. With the most, I just feel like he'd get you in a lot of trouble because he doesn't see. If the same Antonio Brown is posting on his Twitter that you see in real life, he would say some crazy stuff. So
you know what I'm thinking about her now. I'm thinking about it. Last weekend we had to go to a birthday party for another friend because their daughter turned 2, and they had a bouncy house out there. But that was during the day, so I was able to get back for the night game.
Well, yeah, but this one's during the day. They during the day. Here's your problem, Rod. Stop having friends. I have no friends, so I just sit at home. It's great. I can watch football.
Consider that.
Watch or ditch college football or a 3-year-old birthday party. Yes, we know exactly which
Mike
one.
got me on that.
You're never living this down. You're never.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yep. Well, next thing is like them getting thrown in jail, and you would have to deal with him. Yeah, Tyreek is just going crazy. He is crazy.
He's going bonkers.
Pickens, I don't know, because Pickens definitely seems like if a report gets wrong, he's flipping something over. So
yeah.
Mac Jones getting a start this weekend. So
okay.
San Francisco is falling apart in a hurry.
Purdy's gonna be out for a little while, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might be out for pretty long. I feel like that one was unavoidable.
That was
unavoidable.
That was pretty decent. And then George Kittle's out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Steve is always about to be hurt. So hold on, Randy. I'm texting you right now to tell you I'm your friend.
Randy got friends. Let me text Randy too. Let's text Randy at the same time.
We're gonna text Randy. Are we gonna do him in the group chat or separate?
In the group chat. In the group chat. In the group chat.
Oh, I gotta find the group chat then. Where's the group chat? Dang it, Rod. Where's the group chat? Why don't you text first so I can find the group chat? You did?
I already texted him.
Did it pop up? Oh. Well, then guess what? You said, hi, Randy. I'm your friend. I'm going to say, hi, Randy. You are the greatest. And I'm proud to call you my friend.
Let's also text Brian. Let's also text Brian something.
Friends. I feel lost all of a sudden. Mike, you're the only one, but you don't like to be associated with me because I drag you down. Sorry, man.
I also text Brian something too.
See, Kat liked it. I would say Kat is never on my side. She voted me against you, but then she be giving it to me all the time. Joe, you're in a group chat with us. The one thing that you ever posted in it was to make fun of Alabama.
Joe isn't yet.
Joe said I'm not in a group
chat.
So now Joe's got to get the text in the group chat.
I'm doing it right now.
Rod, you really did text in the other one.
Yeah.
I like how Joe just texted us in a group chat and then says he's not in a group chat. It's because you were rude in the group chat. Did you find the Joe group chat?
How
are you finding all these so fast?
You just type in Joe's name.
Hi, Joe. This is a group chat. Joe is awesome, but also a bum. Okay, there you go. Anybody else? Oh, now I got to tell Mike that he's a great friend and I love him.
Oh, gosh.
Mike, you are an amazing friend and I love you, man. All right, there you go. All right, everybody's been taking care of this in the group chat. He said that's hateful, Raj. All right, folks. We have had enough fun for tonight. I've had a great day, even though I've been at work all the day.
I did.
All day. It's been great. What to look out for the rest of this week. Top 5 things we want to see from the Wisconsin game will be coming out.
Yep.
Those college football picks, like we said, that Mike has arranged for us. Still have a Bama versus the World Wisconsin edition. As far as our friends, Powers Hours is tomorrow.
Yeah.
And Mike's show, the Run-In Wrestling Pod, is tomorrow starting at 5:31 on Twitch and then 6 o'clock afterwards. And then we will be here Saturday night. Well, I'll be here Saturday night talking about the game.
I'll be here too.
If you want to hear
the
mating habits of 3-year-olds, Raj will be here to talk about what you do at a 3-year-old party or whatever on Saturday night. So we will see y'all. And then we're also supporting Talking Bama Sunday nights at 6 o'clock on this network too as well. So Appreciate everyone. Like I said, we actually build in like 10 minutes of time in the chat early just to make sure we can get through the whole show. We appreciate y'all. It has been fun.
Yeah.
Love you guys. I'm home on Saturday. I might check it out. Might join and I'm feeling good. Randy, jump on in, especially after that. What time is Georgia's the night game?
Georgia's, I thought that was the afternoon game, isn't it?
They're 2:30, so it'll be well over with by then. Yeah, it'll be well over with. Trying to figure out if we'll be live streaming in the middle of a good game. Florida LSU is at 6:30. Texas A&M Notre Dame's at 6:30. So we might be on in the fourth quarters of those games. So love every single one of y'all. Appreciate it. Have a great night. And as always, Rod is an amazing brother, and I love him. Roll Tide, everybody.
Thanks, Herb.